It's the only scheduled airing of the day. Oh, Rick, I needed more time on this. Why don't I have more time on this? Oh, for heaven's sake. It's the only scheduled airing. Samsung, number one name in flat panel televisions in America. This is the 2020 version. It's 4K. It lacks for nothing except for an exorbitant price. It's free shipping. It's our smart deal. Hardest thing you're gonna have to do is pick your size of choice. 90-day return policy. Nobody at retail is doing that. Delivery direct, 12 months VIP financing, which means that you can do 12 interest-free payments, extra warranty, so it's a 2-year warranty, and it's the number one name. So we've got a couple of different choices. 50-inch, 55-inch, 65-inch, 75-inch, or 85-inch TV. The flex pays, those are interest-free payments if you're new to HSN. Those are rotating at the bottom of your screen. So 65-inch, less than $200, 75-inch, a little over $300. Am I reading that right? Yeah, a little over, how much, what is that? I can't see. Over $300. Okay, I couldn't see, Rick. So I better at least incorporate my guest of honor who's gonna help salvage the day, hopefully. Bill Duggan, who is safely distancing from home with our HSN exclusive offer. See, you know, Bill, why ever leave the house when you have something at home, right? Like this at home, right?
That's just it. I can't take my eyes off of it. It's so exciting. This is brand new from Samsung, and you can have it in your home. We've doubled the warranty so you have more peace of mind. This is so feature rich, not just in the picture quality and the stats that are in it, but how we use it. It's so versatile for today, for tomorrow, because we have TVs for years to come. So realize Samsung, #1 TV manufacturer, not just at HSN, not just last year, but for 15 years. So as technology's changed, Samsung's been able to keep up with it. The Q series, by the way, that is their flagship series of televisions, and this model is the perfect price point to get in on Q technology. What is Q technology? Quantum processor, which allows us to expand this picture, not just from a 50 or 55, but all the way up to an 85-inch TV. Guess what? The movie theaters aren't open right now. This is our home movie experience. So the picture quality is there because it is 4K. And then you have quantum HDR. What is that HDR experience? You're going to notice the color difference. It's brighter, it's more vivid, it's more realistic, but it's sharper. And that's where it's just easier on the eyes and it's more enjoyable. Whether it's a darker scene, whether it's a brighter scene, it's not going to be washed out. It's going to be enjoyable. You have a refresh rate of 120 hertz. You have all the bells and whistles to keep up with stuff. One of the things that, made me have regrets about buying a TV in years past was it didn't have Bluetooth. And as more and more Bluetooth stuff came on the market, my TV couldn't keep up with it. This TV will allow you to do a lot of things you might not even be ready for just yet. Like maybe you haven't started streaming a lot, but as we've all been home, you realize you have the Samsung Smart Hub, which Samsung Plus gives you live free TV options. You have all of your other great options, Netflix and Hulu. We're giving you a voucher to Vudu as well, by the way. Did you also notice there is Disney Plus and Apple TV built into this television? That's not in every television. That's just in Samsung. When Apple could pick one television manufacturer to partner with, they partnered with Samsung television.
They did. Bill, I'm going to show a couple of things in the studio here. And what's interesting is I actually had to confer with my producer. Part of the reason I was confused about the FlexPay, these are flow sheets. And I actually printed mine last night. So when they were doing the FlexPay, those are interest-free payments. You can use PayPal or debit card. I was confused. I'm like, that is not right. And I didn't want to give you the wrong information. When I printed my flow sheet last night, it was not, now listen, I'm gonna ask Rick again. It is on 5 FlexPay, not 3.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, because when I prepared my show last night, it was not on 5 FlexPay. So I'm gonna, listen, those are interest-free payments. If you wanna go big or go home, we're gonna make dreams come true. It is on 5 FlexPay. So even my flow sheet was incorrect. So I'm just gonna show visually live what we can. I believe, am I standing next to the 65? Is this a 65 inch? Okay, so this will give you a little scale here. So 65 inch, I think we have only like 100 or so on the 65 inch. Okay, roughly 100 on that 65 inch. Guys, Prince, is it okay if I walk over to the 55 inch and then I want you to see the big kahuna in back, and then we're gonna talk about the free freight and delivery. This would be the Okay, now if you could see, is this a 50 inch? This must be the 50 inch, I'm guessing. So this in the real world, this is a big TV. This is a big TV in the real world. Okay, there's your 50. Here's your 65, all right? About 100 of those to go around. 2-year warranty, so they upgraded the warranty for free. We're paying to get it to you for free. I mean, contactless delivery. I mean, you don't have to worry, a truck, a van, you know, begging somebody. 12-month VIP financing. Is this the 85? Is this the 75 or the 85? Oh, I want the, and here's the 75. Thank you. Or this is the 85. Bill, I'm telling you, today is my day. I can't even believe we are doing this. You know, I could almost understand this price if it were an old, refurbished, also ran, if it were a brand name that I didn't know and recognize. #1 name in flat panel televisions, and we're doing those interest-free financing. Today's the day to get that HSN card. I should point out, if you want the big guy, if you want the movie theater size at 85 inches, it's a little over $216 if you apply and buy on that HSN card. Plus, Bill, when I look at this checks all the boxes for me. It's the brand name, it's the quality, it's the smart TV, it's all the high-end features. I honestly cannot think of something that this doesn't have. I'm serious about that.
And that's just it. Samsung has thought of everything. Even setting it up, they've made it very easy, because for a lot of us, that can be intimidating, but they want you to enjoy it, and you're going to enjoy it for years. I want you to realize, my television right now, it's off. Isn't that great? So if you do get the big screen or this 55-inch and you don't have a big blank screen in your living room or your family room or your bedroom, it has something called ambient mode, which is great. I can put up family photos, artwork, have it match the room decor. Or I love this, what I can do is I can come right down here and it'll give me all these different options, so I can turn that photo that I took into a sketch of a wall drawing, which again, it's off, but it's not a big blank wall of something on the wall. But then when I want to go back to all of my options, they've made it even easier. You know why? Because Samsung, didn't always play well with others. Now it plays well with pretty much everything. Oh, you see, I'm over here watching HSN2. I want to show you something else I can do. Shannon, look at this cute photo of us on our phone. Can you not see that?
Yeah.
Let me do this one better. I'm going to actually take this photo, and I'm going to share it to the television. And what you're going to notice, something that you couldn't do on other televisions before, it's going to give me actually a split screen opportunity. So I could be actually scrolling and shopping on my phone, but see it on the TV.
Oh, wow.
While I'm watching television. And this is what the best part about it is. You're going to get this home and be able to use it in a variety of different ways. I'm using a Samsung phone, but now I can use an Apple phone as well. So please notice, I'm watching HSN. There's that photo of us, and I can be controlling the slideshow at the exact same time.
Oh, fun.
I can't do this on my TV I currently have. Even though it's a Samsung, I've upgraded. You're going to upgrade and enjoy all of these amazing bells and whistles, because guess what? They don't make it complicated. They make it very simple and very user-friendly. There's nothing worse when it's like, how did they do that? I don't get that. Samsung really wants to set you up for success, whether it's using all the great technology, whether it's finding all the great stuff that's down here. Do you know what I can do with the one remote experience? This one remote learns everything. I can use shortcut buttons. There's a microphone built in. I can ask it to open Netflix. I can actually set it up not just with Bixby, which is the Samsung version of Alexa or Cortana. I can work with any of them. So I can actually talk to my Alexa in the house if I'm an Alexa user, or my Google Home, and I can have it control my television.
Hey, Bill,
you will love what this TV can do.
You will. I just have to give a couple of quick quantity updates. And my producer, Rick, just read my mind. Yes, it's a dark and scary place to be, but he's known me for a while, so he knew exactly what I was going to ask for. Are you kidding me? In fact, Prince, I don't even know if we could go any lower or not, because yes, it's to show you the scale, but this would be the 85. So I'm telling you what, this is home movie theater screen size. Now, if you want the 85-inch, and actually, okay, there are 50 remaining in that 85-inch. So 50. If you want the 75-inch, we have, okay, do you know what? This is almost life-size. I should have stood when they were out there. Okay, we have 80 of the 75-inch. If you want the 65-inch, actually, about 100. Actually, the 65-inch, I think, is proving to be our most popular tonight. Then we have the 55 and the 50, 100 in And the 50-inch, we have 40. Now, hey, Bill, and maybe you can help me out here. I'm trying to read the measurements on the side, and I'm trying to think which TV would be the best to do this. Even though we're talking about a big picture, we're not talking about a big TV, meaning the size of the stand or the profile in terms of the thickness. Can you help us out there? So even if they're thinking, oh, I can't fit a 75-inch TV in my house, it's not like the old days where it's like, oh, right?
And look at the bezel. They want you to see the picture, not the TV, which really is what it comes down to. And by the way, the picture quality, it not only is that Q series, but it has a dual LED technology. Brand new, only with Samsung, so it gives us even a sharper and more vibrant colors. And remember, you're getting the latest 2020 television. You're asking about measurements. If you think about that 85-inch television, it's 85 inches on the diagonal, but side by side, actually, on the side, it is just over 74 inches side to side. So it's just over 6 feet side to side, but it's just impactful. Remember, this is our home theater experience. We have all the measurements on hsn.com too as well. But you see over here, you have great audio, great visual. I want to be able to control it. Remember, I can talk to the remote. Find Gilligan's Island. I like some mindless television every once in a while. But what you're going to notice, it's going to do the searching for me. It's going to do an unbiased search. So it's going to tell me it's on video on demand. I can watch it on Amazon Prime if I'd like. So it did all that hunting. I didn't have to do typing, or more importantly, I didn't have to log into each one of these to find that movie, to find that TV show.